Are you ready? Are you excited? The day we have all been waiting for is finally here. We have made it through the miserable summer. We have been patiently waiting for months now, and that magical day is almost here. Uncle Casey, are you talking about week 1 of the NFL regular season? NFL? The NFL? I'm talking about the season premiere of SNL, Saturday Night Live, which is an odd title for a show that's on life support. We are 1 month away from the premiere of the 51st season of Saturday Night Live. Now, that alone is an unbelievable accomplishment. Outside of news programming like The Today Show, Meet the Press, Good Morning America, I can't think of another entertainment show that has lasted 51 seasons. The only show I can think of that comes close is The Challenge on MTV. Ironically enough, The Challenge is on life support too. The Challenge is dealing with the same problem that SNL is dealing with. Is the problem the struggle to draw ratings in this era of cord cutting? No, and I'm tired of hearing that excuse. I'm tired of these struggling dumps blaming cord cutting, which is essentially blaming the consumer, the viewer. I'm tired of them blaming cord cutting for their own huge embarrassing failure. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. I never hear successful networks and programs whining about cord cutting. The NFL, for example, they never complain about cord cutting. Matter of fact, the NFL audience is larger on television when compared to what they draw on streaming. I never hear Fox News. I never see Greg Gutfeld whining about cord cutting. The only ones complaining about it are the ones struggling to draw an audience. During their 2016-17 season, Saturday Night Live averaged 11 million viewers. Last season, their immaculate 50th anniversary, most episodes struggled to reach 4.5 million. The least watched episode of the season was on December 7th, hosted by someone named Paul Mescal with musical guest Shamboozle. What the hell is a Shamboozle? Well, KC, his name is Shamboozy. He wrote a bar song called Tipsy. He's great! I hate to break it to the kids and Gen Z LGBT, but Shamboozle did not write that song. The original version was released 20 years ago, and it was written by Jaquan. Either way, though, SNL has been struggling, and one of the main reasons they're struggling is because Lorne Michaels has chosen to sacrifice entertainment for feelings. A show that was built on being offensive, a show that was built on being controversial, making fun of people, is now afraid to make fun of anyone except Orange Man Bad. Now, the dozens of people still watching this garbage, they are calling for Saturday Night Live to be canceled. And there's also a mass exodus of cast members quitting, claiming that working at SNL had become toxic. But before we go any further, let's go ahead and get to the sponsor for today's video, my good friends at Fuel Guys. With modern engines, most people don't realize that fuel additives are not optional. It's not something that you should be doing every once in a while. With modern engines, fuel additives should be part of your routine to keep your engine running efficiently. For over 40 years, Fuel Guys has specialized in gasoline and diesel treatments. Their products are super concentrated, so one small bottle, it'll last you a while. Fuel Guys treatments are engineered to handle the wide range of problems with today's engines. You don't have to take their word for it. Their website shows real test data proving the effectiveness of their claims. Best part is, Fuel Guys treatment, it is simple to use. Every time you get gas, Just add 1 ounce of Fuel Guys treatment for every 10 gallons of gas that you get. This long neck on the bottle, it fits into every tank. It is so simple, even Uncle KC could figure out how to use it. There's no mess, just complete protection for your engine. So make Fuel Guys part of your routine today by clicking the link in the description below. Use my promo code FUEL20, FUEL20. Receive 20% off your first order along with free shipping on all orders over $30. Headline at the Daily Beast. Fans call for SNL cancellation after latest shock departure. Me personally, I was shocked at these departures too. Last week, my wife asked me if I had heard about the mass exodus at Saturday Night Live. She started listing off cast members that were either fired or quit the show. Baby, you're never going to believe it. Heidi Gardner, Mike Longfellow, and Devon Walker quit Saturday Night Live. To which I immediately responded, Who, and who? I was shocked by these departures because I've never heard of these people. When I was watching Saturday Night Live, when the show was actually entertaining, SNL had big stars. Adam Sandler, Chris Farley, David Spade, Will Ferrell, Tim Meadows, who was one of my personal favorites with The Ladies Man. Today, that segment would be called The Lady Is a Man. The ambiguously gay duo, it would be the ambiguously straight duo. Instead of Ace and Gary riding the wiener car, they would make fun of the middle-class white couple driving the minivan, you know, because you can't make fun of the LGBT anymore. That's bad, bad, bad. Anyway, SNL used to feature stars. More importantly, they used to create stars. Someone like Will Ferrell, he would join the cast as an unknown. He would spend several years with Lorne Michaels while Lorne Michaels built him into a star. Then he would move on to movies, TV shows, or stand-up comedy. When is the last time Lorne Michaels created a major star? Hell, I've never heard of a lot of the people Lorne Michaels picks to host this dump. According to Devon Walker, or Devon Walker, working at SNL is toxic as hell. He revealed this information in an interview with Rolling Stone. Unfortunately, whoever interviewed him didn't press him for details, or he refused to provide details. It appears that Devon Walker and producers argued about creative direction. Either way, he seemed to have a love-hate relationship with his time on the show. So far, there have been 4 people who have quit or been fired by Lorne Michaels. Fortunately for Keenan from Keenan and Kel, his job seems to be secure. This dude, he took the stepping stone and he turned it into a career, his foundation. Poor Keenan failed to realize that you're supposed to use Saturday Night Live to establish your career. You're not supposed to make it your career. It's not just cast members quitting. Several writers, they have quit too. 1 month before the season premiere, there is a mass exodus at Saturday Night Live. People are either jumping off or being thrown off the Titanic. Now, to be fair, some of this could be at the direction of Lorne Michaels. With the show struggling, he could be freshening up the cast. He's bringing in new talent, hoping to create new stars. The problem is, Lorne Michaels lost his magic long ago. Like I said earlier, we are sacrificing entertainment for feelings. And it's not just SNL. Other shows are doing it too. Challenge on MTV, they refuse to show fights. They refuse to show arguments. They refuse to be controversial. Late night programming is afraid to hurt feelings. It's one of the reasons that Stevie Colbert was fired. Hard to draw an audience when you're afraid to take risk. Saturday Night Live used to be Fearless. Everyone was a target. No group was off limits. They relentlessly made fun of Bill and Hill Clinton. They were brutal with Mo Lewinsky. Remember last month when Monica McNutt at ESPN thought Barry Sanders was Shedeur Sanders? That embarrassment, it would have been used as comedic material at Saturday Night Live. Today, they would be afraid to make fun of Mo McDougal. We can't make fun of Mo. She belongs to a marginalized group. When John Biden and Cam Harris were in the White House and destroying the country, the jokes literally wrote themselves. But for the most part, they refused to make fun of John Biden. They damn sure refused to criticize Cam Harris. When Maya Rudolph was playing Cam Harris, it was complimentary. Even though the show is the drizzling shits, there are some talented people at SNL. The dude that plays the Trumper, he's pretty good. And if I had to guess, I would be willing to bet that a lot of cast members, they feel creatively stifled. I'm sure some of them are willing to take comedic risk. I'm sure some of them are willing to make fun of everyone. They're just not allowed to do it. The main problem with the show, the guy in charge is 80 years old. Look, I have got nothing against older people. Matter of fact, I respect them. Old people possess something that younger generations don't: wisdom. The problem, though, with Lorne Michaels, you've got an 80-year-old man responsible for creating content that's supposed to appeal to 18 to 49-year-olds. And the main demo for Saturday Night Live is 18 to 35. That is incredibly difficult. Hell, it's damn near impossible. How can an 80-year-old man know what a 25-year-old dude wants to watch? Lorne Michaels, he reminds me a lot of Vince McMahon, two brilliant dudes who created legendary platforms, and neither one of them knew when to step away. Vince McMahon was forced to step aside. The question is, will NBC eventually do the same to Lorne Michaels? You tell me. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.